Rise ye, ashen, tarnished, chosen undead, and welcome Souls fans, new and loyal, to your next installment of the Elden Ring Platinum All Achievements Easy to Follow guide. And here we are, back at Volcano Manor. We did a quick go-no stop to get to the Road of Inquiry and get our gold seed from there. Prior to that, we got to the Atlas Plateau here by going through the Magma Worm dungeon. So that was from, was it this cave? I lose track now. No, this cave. Makes more sense. This cave to get through, thus skipping this unpleasant section. And now we're at Volcano Manor. So now here, come and talk to the lady in white.
Brave, tarnished.
And we're going to join Volcano Manor.
A warrior, perhaps. Will you join? Why accept? Rise with us.
Yeah, why not?
Now you belong the drawing room, but be sure to.
And that's going to get us the drawing room key. Back and to the left. Then it's the first door on the right. So we get perfume bottles, but also this is an illusion wall. In the original game, you actually had to attack here multiple times to trigger this. So it was a trick within a trick. Hello, Mr. Slug. So these magic snails are actually quite annoying if they start hitting you, so just be mindful of that. So we're just going to come in here and we're going to bop at the slugs. Pretty sure this is a worthless item. Yep, budding horn. And for this next fight, the Moon Veil is going to be our friend. Oh, hello. Not this fight. Not that one. What I'm going to try and do is set up phalanx. Wow, did I really not realise? Or have I taken the wrong path? I think I've taken the wrong path. Yep, that makes so much more sense. I was like, how have I not noticed all these snails before? Wrong path, Drew, wrong path. I don't think I've ever actually gone down that corridor. Interesting. So here is another one of these Bloodhound enemies. There we go. Moonveil Katana, very good. Is it from the corpse? Yes, he drops the Bloodhound Claws, which is our movement. So if I just show you, Bloodhound Claws, equip it, dual wield it, and you'll notice when you dual wield it, you get 2 claws out, and that is why we want it for this Bloodhound step ability. Which is going to help us traverse difficult terrain. Take the exit as there is a grace. This is the Prison Town Church. And now we're going to walk back and we're going to head back to this ERDTREE grazing hill, or gazing hill, sorry, where we met Rhea. So we're now going to take this northern pass where the tomb statue is at the top of that hill. Right, just checking. So there is another Triba Mariner boss, which for soul's sake it might, yeah, it is worth bopping. The key thing with this one is it does spawn giant skeletons. The beast eye quivers. Yeah, there you go. Giant skeletons, and the giant skeletons do their own version. Well, it's not quite a comic art. Wow, Lutil, you really took that one to the base. Where is Mr. Boaty Boat? There he is. So we're going to go Katana. And just be mindful whenever a giant skeleton appears. Maybe I should have summoned my skeletons. Giant skeleton. Splash. Use a splash deck. Splash. So yeah, this is why I say defeat it, because this was not that difficult. So you get a death root and Trivia's summons. So we didn't do it for the items, we just did it for some extra rooms. And there we go. So after the boss, we're going to keep going mainly to the west, but slightly to the north as well, so west-north. We're going to come up here, and there should be a grace. I think I'm too far to the north. Oh, is it down there? My notes are not very good here. After boss, keep going west-north. SEETHEWATER River. Yeah, it's down. It's down, Skilly boys, it's down. Down here. There we go. Oh, it's been a while since I've had a glowy skull, but I guess we've not really been in areas for that for too long. Have a rest. And we're gonna now follow this all the way around till we get to the terminus at the end. And then we're going to keep going as well, actually, because we're going to keep going until we get to the craftsman's shack. So we are just going to do a more go-no stopping in this. Be careful for these geysers. Do not get caught on those. Make sure we grab this gold seed. Gold is good. Come around here, grab smithing stone 5, and ignore all the enemies. Ignore all the enemies. Oh, it was just a herber. glowy skull. Don't mind if I do. Don't worry about that item. And you can see there's our grace at the end there. Grab this gold rune 6, make sure to pick that up. Touch this grace. And you'll see there's some fighting going on up there, infighting, between monsters and soldiers. This is the SEETHEWATER terminus. Right, and we're still in go no stop mode. So we're now going to keep coming round. We're going to go through this lava pit. There's a magma worm in there. Now Torrent can ride lava without us taking damage, so that's a big win. We're then going to come around here. There's a graveyard here we're going to pick up the runes from. Somewhere around here anyway. Oh, hello. I was explaining the map, sir. Alright. So yeah, we're just going to ignore all these enemies. It's not worth the hassle. And there's the Mega Worm. We're going to ignore him too. Okay, once you come out, come to the left. We're going to ignore these. And here is our graveyard. Okay, grab the items from the graveyard. And we're still go no stopping as a rune bear is going to jump down here. And that's no fun. Yeah, we ignore... Trying to see if there was an item up here. I thought there might have been, but it's not in my notes. That's why it's not in my notes. It's not worth it, Beastman. So yeah, keep going. Go no stop. There's the rune bear. Rune bears maintain aggro for a ridiculously long time. Around here. Grab pulley crossbow because you can. And grab the craftsman's shack. There we go. Now we're going to avoid another abductor, the big iron maidens. So stealth mode. Sticking to the right. This is the Hermit Village. It's a demi-human village, which is also home to, there it is, the abductor. Never want to fight them in a fair fight. So we're just going to stick to the right. Still sticking to the right. And your sign that something's not quite as it seems is the fact that you've got Karian scholars dotted around here as well. And these demi-humans seem to be somewhat... No. Oh, tell me that didn't work. Okay, thank God. So, the scream alerts the pack. No, we take them. We can grab Hierodus glintstone crown. I don't think we want to grab this item. I can't remember. No, because I never go that far in. So, there we go. Over here for some starlight shards. Something that it's one of those items that it's kind of almost a shame that you don't really get to use. Okay, now you can see the big enemy there. That is the demi-human Queen Mage. Skeletons are Luteal, I think. So I'm going to make sure we take out the nearby casters. And the mage part of the name should be a good indication as to what to expect. So yeah, I'm going to let Luteal do its job, and then... Why are you coming close to me, Luteal? You fool! You fool of a tooth, I should have summoned skeletons. That's it, Luteal, that's more like it. Yeah, definitely should have summoned skeletons. Behave. Oh, we'll try to eat. There we go. As always, just rock the Casbah. That is the answer to all of Elden Ring's problems. So, defeating that gives you another memory stone. Now, you might be thinking, hang on, we don't use most of these sorceries like the Carian Slicer. However, the Comet AZUR, our Kamehameha, is a 3 spell slot sorcery, and also the full moon spell we're going to use is a 2 sorcery. So now we're defeating their leader, cool mechanic, demi-humans cower in fear. I am merciless because you give me 292 runes. Gold tinge poop. Yeah, you're still not worth it. Okay. So, what we're now going to do is get our next grace, and then we're going to talk to the, well, talk in inverted commas. But yeah, first, the Primeval Sorcerer AZUR Grace. And now we're going to interact with AZUR, who is just going to open his hand and give us our third of 7 legendary sorcery incantations, Comet AZUR. Kamehameha. With that, we can now go back to ERDTREE Gazing Hill. I keep putting it as grazing in my notes, it's definitely gazing. And okay, I have it that we should clear this village for some extra cheeky runes, so in subsequent playthroughs we will be skipping this section. but runes are runes. So, key thing to be careful of is do not go in the central column. You want to stick to the right, and we're going to approach this from the top down. The reason for that is there are giant ballistas ready to rain on our parade if we don't deal with them first. So ignore everything else for now. We're just going sneaky sneak. And there you go, you can see the first one's already up there. I thought there was another one up here. Clearly not. Wonk, you have no shield. Wonk, wonk, you have no shield. Wonk, wonk. Slice, slice. And there we go. Now that we have defeated all these enemies, we can come down, and we don't actually need these items, but we have earned them, so by gosh, we're going to grab them. There's a talisman and a sword. The Troll's golden sword, which isn't actually a bad weapon, it's just not worth it for our build. Some lightning grease, which we'll never use because we don't use grease in our build, because we have magic on our weapon already. And the Great Shield Talisman increases blocking proficiency. No, we've done that. Up. Avoid the pumpkin head. Further left. Oh, there's a pumpkin head in there. And then we're going to beacon here, as that's going to be our next grace. Yep, that's the one. And you'll see there's two of those giant golems. So in a moment, when it's safe, we're going to head over to the right. And grab this grace. And this is the ALTUS plateau grace. Let's rest here to reset those golems. And then now we've got this grace as a good safe point, we're now going to grab this piece of map. On our way, just by following the route here, we're going to grab a grace and a gold seed before we reach this map. But we need to get this grace, as we do need it for later on when we use this building where these golems are. There's also a pretty sure it's this one that there's an Evergale. Ow, Mr. Archer. Ow. Oh, is that this? Oh, it's night time. Oh, no, that's the normal guy. Yeah, that's fine. We're staying off the path anyway. Okay. We should be able to get back to the path now for our gold seed. Didn't miss the grace, did I? No, gold, no, yeah, grace. Did I miss the grace? I thought the grace was before the gold seed. Yes, there it is. This is the ALTUS Highway Junction grace. And now let's just get this map piece. Now, you want to get that grace so you can walk back to that grace. As once we get this map piece, we're going to warp away. Here we go. The ALTUS Plateau map. Turn off our beacon. And now we're going to warp, because we have COMET AZUR. Here we are. We're going to go to the Waypoint Ruin Cellar, and we're going to we're going to talk to SELLEN.
Young apprentice, you are a tadpole, so to become now.
And because we have it, we can now show AZUR's sorcery.
What's this sorcery, my apprentice? Ah, then you have master is you make us. We can speak more.
And we can ask for her story.
If you recall, it was for the tooth. I want no matter what, my apprentice, teacher. But hear me out. I need your help.
So we're not going to complete her quest, but we do need to do a bit more. So let us journey together.
Splendid. This pleases you. Must have.
I have a favor to ask.
I need your help, Master Lusat, and like my apprentice with this glue.
We get the SELLIAN Sealbreaker.
I need him to restore the primeval. He's...
Now we're here. Give a scroll and give the Conspector scroll that we picked up. I don't think we need anything from that one. No, we don't, but you might as well. Yeah, only because you can, we don't need anything. I literally put that in the notes. Travel. LIURNIA. Eastern LIURNIA Lake Shore. Right, map. We're going to beacon this as we're going to go down into the underworld. So if you're new to the game, if you thought all of this and all of this was a big map, you're about to realize that there is actually an entire, it's not as big, but there's an entire, this central area here is also an underground part of the map. And we're going to use this here as our first long lift down to get to the depths. Beacon. So yeah, we go out and around. PLATEAU. Now this is ultimately guarded by a giant, or a golem, sorry. One of those archery golem types. And we're just going to ignore the golem. We're just going to head straight down. There we are. So yeah, you can see big old golem boy. Yeah, we go around him. Doors open. And bang on the money where my beacon was. We head down. Light your lamp. Offers a little bit of extra light. And don't worry if you've been thinking, hey, we've got all these runes on us. We are going to level up once we get down here. We're going to grab this grace. This is the AINSEL River Well Depths. And we're going to level up our intelligence twice to get it to 37. Okay, make a note of these giant ants. We're going to get rocks at the ready. However, first, we're going to go down to the right. We're going to grab this gold rune 3. And now we're going to rock the ants. Rock the ants in the tunnel. There's going to be an ambush from the right. That's not the ambush. Oh, here it is. Ambush from the right tunnel. Pop this ant. And then at this fork, we're going to take the right tunnel. Ambush from the top. Behave, sir. Ambush from the top. And in the clearing there is another ant, or there should be another ant. Oh, I think it's here, yeah. And this is a gold 3, oh no, smithing, oh smith 3. Gold 1. No, apparently there was supposed to be a gold 3. Huh. Okay, in here, this is a ghost glowfort, so this is what we can upgrade our legendary ashes with, spirits. There's some arrows here, always welcome, make sure to grab the arrows. And somewhere around here is a smithing 3. There it is. head onward. At the end is going to be our Grace, the AINSEL River Sluice Gate. Back out the way you came and take this lift down. Right, plenty of enemies here. Don't use your summons here, that is the best thing I can recommend, as we are going to be fighting a boss. So we're going to grab that item in the back corner, and okay, some of these might pay attention to us. Careful of the bolus that they throw. Otherwise they are pretty slow. They are tanky, but it's not a problem. So long as we're fighting them a few at a time. This is not my idea of a few at a time. Okay, watch out for the spear, it's a double attack as well. But there we go, we're just going to slaughter our way through these enemies. Yeah, made you think, didn't it? Punk. Grab the gold ring 3. Grab smithing stone 1. Do I want to take? Yeah, I do. Excuse me? Which part of excuse me? Oh, I got hit by the boat. Right, now we've dispatched them, we can grab a Ghost Gobwort 1. And we're now going to take this right path. Let me double check any of those items if they're important. No. Importantly, we're going to come right of the entrance to take this path here. As we get to the end, we're going to go into stealth mode, and that is what we're being careful of, that big cast there. He is going to use our own weapon against us. He's going to cast his version of Rock Sling. So we're going to come to the right. We're going to grab this ghost one. Drop down. I did a preemptive attack because I was assuming that an enemy is going to be ready for me. Grab this ghost Gobwart 2, and then this wall here is going to help protect us from the rocks. And we know how good rocks are because we use them ourselves all the time. Grab this gold rune 3, keep behind the wall. We are nearing a grace, so don't worry too much. Right, keep going around the low section. Stay low. There we are. We've stayed low. We keep coming around here. Eventually we're going to get to a ghost 1. And up these rocks is our next grace. AINSEL River downstream. Have a rest. And we're now going to head back, and we're actually going to get underneath the caster this time. So come around here, make the jump. No, we don't fight any enemies. We're just going to grab this gold 2, and we're going to get underneath the caster. As you've seen with our own rock sling, the weakness is when you get too close. But this is the map of AINSEL River. Yeah, that's all we need from here, and that gives us our piece of map here. As you can see, this underground, this is not all of it. This is a small part of the underground, and then if you click in your right stick, you go over, under, over, under. We want the AINSEL River downstream. Nope. There it is. I mean, you can run back there if you really want to, but we only wanted to grab the map. Onward we go. Ready for more ants. They're not paying attention to us to begin with, so we'll take advantage of that. Ants. Grab Ghost 1, so as you can see we get plenty of Ghost 1s from this area. Grab the items from these unfortunate corpses. This one's Ghost 2? Yeah, Ghost 2. Right. Here we go. At the Adventure Fork, go to the right. Don't worry about that item to the left. Grab this Ghost 2. And we're getting ready for our next boss. So let's get Rocksling at the ready. This is a boss to summon our skeletons for. So we can, if you are careful, you can summon before the boss jumps down or triggers or summons. So just keep an eye on your summon bar, or alternatively keep an eye on the bottom, on the left side of your screen for when the summon sigil appears. Ideally we want to get the summon off before he appears as an extra advantage, and we're going to be summoning skeletons. There it is. Too far away for rocks. Oh, there you go, he's already going for skeletons. Good boss, that's what we like. Chance for me to drink. Yeah, poke him, skeleton man. Go. Rocked him. That's a trophy. Trophy achievement 10 of 42. Dragonkin, Soldier of NOKSTELLA. You get the Frozen Lightning Spear, unnecessary. Yeah. Those are all the words you need to know about that. Grab the Grace, the Dragonkin Soldier of NOKSTELLA. Grace, you don't need to rest there as we're going to teleport in a moment. But what we do need to do before we get out is the tomb he's guarding has a very important chest. Something that we're not ready for since we're only at level... We've got Ghost Gloveworts 1 and 2. This is going to be a great Ghost Glovewort, which is level 10. So this will let us get a legendary, when we've got a legendary ash to 9, it will let it get it to 10. However, that we definitely want, and we're going to use 2 of them in this whole playthrough, so that being one of them is very important. Right, get your map back to above ground for now, and we're going to head to Mistwood Outskirts, and if you recall, here is another one of those lifts. We're not going to do all of the underground in one go, but we are going to do a fair chunk of it. So, Mistwood Outskirts. We're going to head to the next lift, to the Sophia River depths. So we did AINSEL, now we're going to do... it's actually not Sophia, it's SIOFRA. Get ready for another one of those long rides down. Rock the bosses, rock the bosses. And looking at my timer, we'll get the Grace here, and that's going to be a great place to stop this video, as we're going to be doing quite a bit in the SEOFRA River, so that we can get our next trophy boss done. So we'll do that in the next video. And then we'll go above ground for a little while. Here we are, the SEOFRA River. Let's grab the grace. Have a little rest. Lovely. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope that you've been enjoying following the guide along so far. If you have, please definitely drop a like so that I know. And also, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. For everyone that subscribes, I really do appreciate all of you. I am so grateful. And it just helps give me that boost that, this is worth doing. And I'm so grateful to those of you who have commented and said that you've followed my guides and you've got your platinums because of them. That's what it's all about. I want to share my love of these games with you all and hopefully make getting some of these challenging platinums a bit more fun for you. So that's the aim. If that's doing it for you, drop a like, drop a subscribe. It would mean a lot. Thank you all so much for watching. I really can't wait to see you in the next video. And until then, bye for now.